So I'm curious how like gaming ties into all this. Like I'm actually an investor in this company called Rainbow Wallet, which is like an Ethereum. I call it like Coinbase for weird things. But my favorite thing about it is like cool little tokens built in the Ethereum blockchain. I have this vision of like people trading limited edition Fortnite skins and like digital tokenized assets that could be, you know, limited edition that are for like your virtual digital character. And so when I see how this is evolving, and that's like perfect, you know, Fortnite has all these limited edition skins that maybe you could trade. So I see so much like culture and the future kind of happening there. And it's so weird to think that digital assets would have value, that virtual influencers would be worth millions of dollars. But it seems like that's already here. And like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I don't know if that rant made sense. But
I might talk too long, so interrupt me.
No, go for it.
We have a phrase that we've said at NEA for ever since I've been there. We say gaming is the next iteration of social. You kind of think about the evolution of different social platforms as they've come and gone. Gaming, if you talk to people and teenagers and the coming generations, and you ask them what they do when they come home from school, they're firing up a Discord server, they're logging into Fortnite, and they're playing with their friends and interacting and communicating with them on these digital channels. And that's where, like, when I came home from school, I would log into Facebook and, say hi to friends that way or chat, with people that way. Now it's Discord. Now it's Fortnite. Now it's, these digital gaming channels. And so we really believe, we have a strong thesis that gaming is really it is a social, channel today, and it will only get bigger and grow from here. You talked about digital collectibles, and if you think about like the sports collectible market, that's tens of billions of dollars of value traded every year. Huge market. And the thing about that same opportunity is going to happen in gaming, but the beautiful thing is, talk about the margin here, right? It costs you virtually nothing to make a new skin, to make a new collectible, digital collectible for a game, because it's all digital, right? There's no cost of goods. There's no physical cost of goods. So your margins now, with what can become a multi-billion-dollar market, you've got virtually, 100% gross margins, which is unheard of, right? So a huge opportunity around kind of that specific use case which you hit on, that we're really focused on, and companies that are being built here to do that. One of the use cases we believe blockchain is probably the best suited for, tracking digital ownership across for a digital good. So we're excited about that. And then I think, again, to tie it back to influencers, especially and connect it to gaming, look at someone like Ninja, who almost 2 years ago, no one really knew who he was, right? And now, I don't remember exactly which publication it was, but they put out these stats, and he is the most globally recognized athlete. If you consider, and we consider, gamers.
No way. That's crazy.
The most globally recognized athlete. More so than Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Like, that is insane to think about, right? And it happened in less than 2 years. That's the power of gaming. That's the opportunity that we see. The market has been massive for a long time, but the impact on culture has never been greater. And so we're really, really excited. We've invested in a few companies, one called Playversus, which is bringing esports and gaming to high schools, colleges, and building kind of the democratizing, competitive gaming for everyone who's not a professional. So really exciting company out of LA, amazing founder. We were fortunate to be Series A investors in that company, and really excited about what they can do and build. And then we also backed a company called Gen G, which is a professional esports team. We are very bullish on the gaming category.
How do you back an esports team? Like, what's the thought? Did you like get the gamer in a room and like give him an Xbox challenge and like see how good he did, or?
No, so that we backed there's a parent company that owns across a bunch of different titles, League of Legends, probably the biggest title today, but there's a bunch that they'll have different teams that compete in. But effectively, the parent company owns franchises across all these different gaming titles, and then we'll field a team in each of them. And the investment that we made goes to support the training facility and it's like owning. It's exactly the same as owning a professional sports team in Major League Baseball or the NBA or the NFL, where you're supporting all the operations, and then all the revenue that comes league revenue that comes into to an NFL franchise. It's the same for gaming, right? You've got advertising revenue coming in, you have merchandise sales coming in, you have prize pools from winning, various tournaments and challenges. So yeah, we're very bullish.
I was arguing with my dad the other day, being like, we're watching football, and I'm like, I don't even like football anymore. Like, I was a diehard Seahawks fan, and I'm watching the game, and I'm like, dude, like, it's built for cable. Like, it's 50 minutes of gameplay in 3 hours. There's constantly an ad. They're interrupting. The flow's super low. Like, these announcers are like so bored and yawning. I don't know if it was because of COVID. I was like, can I just switch a button and just switch to like some crazy YouTuber kid to announce the game? Like, what are we doing here? Like, it was just such a bad, archaic legacy media entertainment product when I thought about sports. And so I don't even think people realize how dead sports are in the water. The more and more I thought about it, it's like, baseball is not getting more fun to watch. Football is not innovating, but every single year, the graphics and the competition and the money and the production value and the easeability to communicate with your friends and watch that sports content get better. It's almost like internal combustion engine flat, EVs getting better, like that inflection point. To me, it's the same, like normal sports, just like chilling, esports, just crushing it and getting way better. And like you said, that Ninja stat feels like I'm already like, oh, esports is going to win. It sounds like that moment already happened with Ninja.